Hey guys, it's Rachel, and guess what? I got a new packet of markers, and I totally can't wait to try this. I guess there's other plans. Hey guys, it's Rachel, and yes, I have a packet of markers that I want to try out, and I've had it sitting on my desk for a while, wanting to like do a whole like, oh look, let's open these up and like reveal and try it. But guess what? I got a SketchBox in, and if I wait too long, I'll have 2 SketchBoxes to do instead of 1 because the next month will come in and it's just too overwhelming. So I have this month's SketchBox. Let's go ahead and open it on up because I want to see what's inside. One thing I really do like about SketchBox is the fact that a lot of the times when they send supplies, they'll send like a packet of paper or like a pad or something that's specific to the supplies that you are receiving. So if you don't have that specific type of paper, they're kind of like, here, try it. We gave you a little bit. So they gave you a little oil pastels, oil painting pad of paper, because this paper is very different from like a normal sketchbook paper. It's very thick. You can even see like teeth on it. So it's like, I don't have this paper, and I just thank you guys, because you know that not every artist has the specific paper for the art supplies. And I just love how you guys think about that every time. Faber-Castell oil base pencils. It's always nice to have nice fine pencils because those are great. So there's a whole packet of these things. They look like the actual like oil pastels themselves. I know nothing about oils because I've always been an acrylic person. And if I've done pastels, I've done like more of the chalky stuff, like Conte crayons. I really do like Conte crayons, or just actual like pastels, but not oil pastels. Anything that's oil based, I've not experienced. So this is actually going to be really interesting and fun. So they gave you multiple different colors. It looks like there's a white, a blue, kind of like a golden yellow. There's 2 different kinds of greens, which that'll be a little fun to do. This is like a really dark one and like a military green, and then there's like a peach. I think I already have an idea for a drawing. Oh, look at the little sticker. These are so cute. The blending stumps. But one thing I like is the fact that there's these really big, thick one, but then there's this really tiny one. And you know me, I really like those fine-tipped pens. I like those tiny little pencils. I like the ability to go really detailed. I don't know how detailed I'm going to get with these, especially since this is my first time using them. We will have to see. The one thing that I don't know what it is, and I have to actually look at the box thing to tell, is this Cray Past Specialist thing. It's like this. It's not an oil because it's not getting on my hands at all. So I'm gonna see what it is. It's a colorless oil pastel aid for further color expansion. So it's almost like if you do a lot of Prismacolor pencils, they have that colorless blender pencil, which is one of the best pencils ever to be made. I mean, sorry, but it is like a gem. So it's basically like that. So it's kind of be that colorless blender type thing, so that you can blend these pastels better without like it making a mud color. You just kind of like, no, you're going to come together. So I'm excited. There's 2 different types of oils. I think that they'll blend together perfectly fine. So we shall have to see. I mean, I have a little sketchbook. We'll have to see what all the pieces that I come together with. It was certainly different. The little blender sticks that they give you were a lifesaver because I was wanting things to look nice and smooth and like together. I didn't like the grainy look that you get when you first put the stuff on, but it was nice to have those blenders. And like I realized that that one stick that was like the colorless thing, it was kind of like it was good for the pencils, so it was adding like a layer of oil that had no color to it, but then you can put the pencil on top and it was like, oh hey, so now this is the color of that oil that was there. So it wasn't necessarily the same as like a colorless blender that you would use for colored pencil, because it wasn't blending it very well. The blending sticks were what was blending it well and making it nice and smooth, and it was like, this is fun. But I kept blowing like on the paper whenever the little flecks of the oil were there, and like nothing moved. And I'm like, these little flecks need to leave. But I do like what I came up with. It's a very, very small picture because it was a very small canvas, but I like how I had only a small piece of paper to work with, so I wasn't like too overwhelmed with like, I need to fill up this whole thing. And again, lately I've been having this whole thing with this fun skull creature, and I've been drawing a lot of him lately. I think it actually turned out really good, and I used a blending of colors in order to get like the skull look. The only color I ended up not using was that blue, that really bright blue, but that's okay. I'll use it on a different day. I really just like, this just popped into my head when I first saw like the two greens, because I was just like, something that was like surrounded by this eerie green color, and I was like, oh wait, there's colors I can blend together to make a bone looking color, and I was just excited. So hey, that's alright. This is by no way a sponsoring of SketchBox, but it is something that I think like, hey, if you want to have some just sudden inspiration, or if you want to like stretch yourself as an artist with different supplies that you wouldn't normally pick up because you have your favorites and that's what you stick to, I would suggest getting a SketchBox. I mean, it's really fun. I really like what I get to see other people make with the SketchBox. They have like its own like little community that you can like tap into and see what other people are making with SketchBox. You kind of get inspired to use different art supplies. Well, thanks for joining me in this week's video. If you like what you see or want to see other art videos that I've made, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can watch the other videos that I have posted on there. If you like what you see in my videos but want to see more of my actual artwork, go ahead and click any one of those links that I have in the description. That will take you to all the different places that I'm posting my art. Thanks again for joining me in this week's video. I will see you guys next time for another art adventure.